Hey guys, Stephanie here. So in this video, we're going to be decorating in our small passport size art junk journal. Now I showed in a previous video before this one, and I will link it at the end so you can check that out. I did a flip through and I showed my collage fodder, what I've been working with, and some of the stuff that I used to decorate these pages. So if you want to see that before watching this one, that's perfectly fine. Just go to the end of the video and click on it and then watch that one first, and then come back and check this one out. I mean, because this one will probably be linked down the end of that one anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just so you know where we at with this. Now, I created this in a video series. This is a Dollar Tree, like a little traveler's notebook type, and it's like a 4x6 size. So I guess it's called a passport size. But look at that. Look at how yummy and fat all the pages are. So I did a really good flip through in the other video. And now I just want to decorate some pages. Now, I don't know which page I want to decorate because they're all so cute. Right, I talked about, the things that I use to decorate some of the pages and so on and so forth. So let's just pick, I'm just going to pick random pages. Okay, I love that one. I like this one too. But let me see. I wanted to kind of finish this one up and then maybe start on another page, but we'll see how long the video gets. Like I talked about how I used, some of my clusters that I put together for this. This is a belly band with one of the tags I made. And I just, stamped it and did some stenciling over it and, paint and all that kind of stuff. So I do want to finish this page up, right? And then I still have this side to do. And then, of course, maybe this side. These are good, too. I'm not sure, though. I like this page, but... these are the pages I really want to do. Ooh, maybe I'll start with these. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to finish this up, too. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I'm almost done with this. I just really want to add like a sentiment on here and, some ephemera or something like that. That's it. That's pretty much the only thing I want to do on this one. Maybe at a later date I'll add something on here because it's kind of just the flip side of that. So that's how that will look. I love this. I just put some paint on here. So I'm going to glue these two pages in, and maybe while these two are drying, we can go back to the other page and finish that up really quick. So these are some of Robyn McClendon's Asian papers, her printables. And I talked about and showed in my last video before this one, collage fodder. I talked about all of that. So you can go check that video out if you want to know more about these. And I will leave her link down in the description if you want to check those out. She's a wonderful artist, by the way. All right. So and then I just cut this. I stained these papers with some of the ink spray. Okay, this walnut ink, I use this. And then I use some of the distress distress spray stain in tea dye. So those two is what I use on this one, because this is just copy paper. I just made a copy of it, and that's it. So what I'm gonna do is just glue this down. All right, and what I'm gonna do after that is probably put some matte medium over it and let that dry, because I did all the pages like that, the ones I worked on. Okay. Because I feel like you have to prime the pages if you're going to use them, because this is, it's just basically copy paper. So you're going to have to prime those pages if you want to do any kind of painting or spraying or anything like that on the papers, right? So I have this mat that I got at Dollar Tree, and I've been using it for my gluing. All right. I got a couple of these, so... All right, so we're going to just put this in here. Hold on. Let's glue this down. I did mostly this whole journal. I decorated mostly this whole journal at my kitchen table because I was not able to come up to the studio. So something small like this is great when you don't have a lot of time, and you don't have a lot, of stuff to do and things like that. So, yeah. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's try to put this down. All right, I'm gonna just lay that down. And if there's some white pages showing, it doesn't matter. We're gonna cover it up anyway. So, and I gotta make sure I like this side, right? Or this side. Maybe, let's see. I think I like that side, actually. Wait, let's turn it the other way. I like that red in there. Oh, I like that. Okay. I think that works, right? Yes? Yeah, I think like that. Okay. So we'll make sure that it's covered And I did this whole journal in a series of videos. So if you want to know how I made this actual journal, I will link those videos in the description as well, because you may want to make yours. I did it all from actually every page is in here from Dollar Tree. The pages I did, all the papers, all the paint, everything. The journal itself is from Dollar Tree. So it goes to show you, you don't need a whole lot of money, you know, a whole lot of fancy stuff to make a really cute little journal. Okay. So let's do it. Yeah, let's do it like this. That's the way I had it. Make sure it lines up. Okay. All right. And then let's just make sure. Oh yeah, there we go. And if there's any anything hanging over it, I'll just cut it off. All right, I love that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is get a little matte medium. This is my go-to matte medium, and just put a little bit on here. All right, so I'm just going to take some matte medium and go over the pages. All right. So if I decide to do any painting or spraying on this, it'll be, primed or whatever. You could probably use gesso if that's what you have. That's fine. I know most people don't stick their paintbrush down inside of the jar, but I'm just using a little bit of it. And I like that this journal is small and it's not a lot of real estate. Like a 9x12 or 8x10. So if you wanted to just do a small little something on it, you could. I like that. I like having different size journals for different things. I don't always like to work in the big pages, the big journals. Here, let's put a piece of the wax paper back there so it won't stick. So I had the wax paper in there. All right, so now I'm going to let this dry for a few minutes. And this page is already prepped. So when we come back after it dries, I will start working just briefly on the other page that I showed you. Finish that up. And then we'll have 2 cute little pages in our passport size journal, okay? So go ahead and pull out all your stuff, which I forgot to say at the beginning. Pull out all your stuff and let's go ahead and, just do smart, okay? All right, so while this is drying, I'm going to just show you these really quick. These are my clusters. I made some, months and months ago, and I just kind of put them in my little folder here. But I just wanted to show you, what you can do with your scraps. Now I just staple these together. You can obviously staple and glue them or sew them. Lots of the junk journal ladies, they sew their clusters together. I just decided to staple it because it was faster. Because I was sitting at my kitchen table when I made most of these. Not all of them, but some of them. Like half of them I made months ago and the other half I made recent times. I just don't remember which ones. So I decided to go ahead and just staple them all. So this is like parchment paper and music paper and jelly prints. You can use this all like jelly prints and coffee dye paper and music paper, Yeah, you can make a bunch of different little clusters. Like, look, that's a jelly print. That's so cool, right? Put that inside of a journal, a junk journal, or whatever, art journal, and have something really, really cool. So you just, and you can sit and watch TV while you're doing this, or a movie or something, So, yeah, I got some little color on it. This is just a few. I plan on making a few more, and I want like a whole folder of these, just so I can just grab them and put them on things, Like, that's really cool. A little jelly print there. One of those little tab things that fell out of my little tabs, if you use for planners. I use that. So you can use anything. Music note paper. Just all kinds of cool little scraps, right? So I have a little handful of those that I'm going to be using. And you can use any kind of scrapbook paper or anything that you may have, So I'll pull those out. I have them in here in this little folder. All right, that's another little, this was inside of there, but I just took it out. So I have some tissues I'm going to probably lay on this. So I'm just pulling out different things to, collage with this. It probably is going to have to be a little sheer just because I still want the background to peek out. So we're going to probably use some tissues to collage in that. Okay. Now I'm going to do some stenciling, but I'm going to use some ink to do the stenciling. Normally I stencil with molding paste or texture paste. This time I think I'm just going to stick with the inks because this journal is going to be fat and fluffy. I mean, I guess I could still use, you know, some molding paste through a stencil on one of these pages. That's not a big deal. So it's, you know, I got a ton of pages in here. I could do that on another page, but for this particular one, I want to just use some ink. So I'll pull out just a few things. I'll just show you what I have, just to kind of get your juices flowing, your creative mind flowing as to what it is you could use. This one is new. I haven't used that one, and so is this one. So I'm gonna probably use one of these, or if not both. I think I'm gonna use this one. We'll see. I'll test drive it, right? So I got this one. It's called Goldenrod. This is Friar Brown. So I have that. Then of course my archival ink, which I love, coffee and sepia. So we have a few inks that we could use on here. So use whatever inks you have, and then I'm going to use my little crafting brushes here that I've had forever. I think I've had these things probably a year and a half, maybe 2. I haven't used them yet, other than recently, because I kept forgetting about them, you know. So they always say shop your own stash, right? So I still have 3 more in here that I'm going to use at some point as well. So they came in a little pack like this from Amazon. So if I remember, I will put the link down in the description so you can find these. I don't think they were very expensive. They were probably $8, $8.99, $9.99, something like that. You know, for a set of 5 of them. They're like makeup brushes. Really cool. So, yeah, I have those. And then, of course, I pulled out my stencils. I have a few stencils I may or may not use. These are a couple of Dollar Tree stencils. I wasn't crazy about these stencils, I'll be honest. So I may not use those. But, of course, I have a giant 12 by 12 folder full of stencils. So I just wanted something cute and easy that I can lay on top of, you know, a small journal. So I have just a few stencils out. All right. So we will see, you know, what we want to use as we go along. All right. If not, I will put out some other ones that I have. All right. So I'm going to just audition a few pieces to go on here. Let's put this aside. Okay. We'll move that over there for now. Move our inks back. I have to clean up my table. Got too much stuff. I kind of want something transparent on top of this. Okay. But it has to flow with the writing on here. All right. So I'm not sure. Maybe this. I've used this a lot. It's one of my favorites to use. You know, the I think it's called, I don't know what this paper, this tissue, this Tim Holtz tissue is called, with the bugs on it. I forgot. Then there's this with the other writing on it, the numbers and the letters and stuff like that. And then of course we have flowers. Look at this. This little piece is cute, but it's so big, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it'll still stick through, but I want something smaller. You know, something a little smaller. We'll see though. All right, we may use a piece of that. Oh, here's a small piece. It's a small little piece. You know, you can always just use a small little piece on here, like at the corner, in the corner, you know, because we're going to put a little paint on it anyway. So I think I'm going to collage on top of this first and then put a little paint on top and then the stencils. I think that's what I'm going to do as of now, but we will see. I have so many things in here that I could use that, you know, I don't think I want to put any colored. I mean, I guess I could put some colored. This is the tissue that I use my magicals on, the magical pigments. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I can probably use a piece of that, add a little color. Oh, I like it. We'll see. We'll see. I like this little piece. You know what? Let's tear that little piece off just in case. Because if not, we can always use it on something else if we hate it. You know, we keep our scraps around here. Yeah, I'm going to tear it all the way down to here. All right. So, oh, I like that. Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll look at that. All right. These are some of the Dina Wakley tissues. So, I don't know if any goes with this motif. Oh, wait. This is cool. All right. Let's pull this out. So, we're just pulling pieces to possibly use for layering. We will try this. If not, I'll dig back through here and see what else I want to add. But right now, you know, I got a few pieces. So we'll play with that. And if I hate it, I'll find something else. All right. So I have been auditioning a few pieces here. And I think that I like this, of course, because I made it, you know, made the color and everything, but I don't think it goes. So, of course, we will save that for one of these other pages, but I do like this. Look at that. I've been putting that, I put that there, and I put this here, but you can do it in the middle if you want it. I don't know. I mean, up here is cool too, because I have some stamps, some other stamps that I'm going to probably use on top of that anyway, but I still like this. I still really like that, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like I could cut that off. Maybe do it like that. Just use a little piece of it. That's cute. I like that. And then we could just stamp something or maybe put a sentiment here at the top. Okay, these are the Dina Wakley collage sheets. You get 20 in a pack of them. And you get like 2 sheets each design. So I love that. All right, so I like that. Then I got a little deli piece here. I thought that would be cute. But I don't know. I don't think it fits what I'm trying to do here. So sometimes you just have to audition things. So I'm just going to use some matte medium here to lay this down. And I'm going to use this. Hold on. This here. So I can keep my table clean. All right, so let's just put that there. Oh, look at that. I love that. Very nice. So we're going to just lay that down. Cool. I like how that writing pokes through the back of that. I love that. Okay, then we're going to use this Tim Holtz piece. So you know you can mix and match your pieces here. Okay. Mix and match them and, you know, make it look eclectic as you want it to. Do I want to do it like that? I think so. Yeah. If I can get it on here, let's see. All right. Cute. I like it. Adds a little interest. And then this one. All right, let's put this down. All right. Well, let's use that. I'm going to wipe that down with some wipes. All right. Now, I'm definitely going to let this dry. And I'm going to finish out that other page really quickly while this is drying. So I'm going to have to let this dry for a few minutes and then flip back and finish the other page and we'll come back to this one, okay? So we get kind of 2 for 1. 2 pages for 1, okay? Love. Love, love, love. Look at that. That looks so cool. Okay. All right. Ooh, I like it. So we'll definitely save our bits, because you can use these in your clusters or on any other page. I got a ton of pages in this journal, so I can use this on other stuff. All right, y'all. So I'm letting this other page dry that we just put our tissue on. So I want to come back to this page. Now, these are like music notes, I guess, like a die cut. And I got them from Hobby Lobby. So, you know, it's like different music, gigantic music notes or whatever, and little sayings and stuff like that. So I thought that this would look really cool on here. So, I mean, of course, we can always go to our butterflies and other, you know, ephemera that we have. Of course, I always have those. And of course, I have flowers and stuff like that. So I decided to try something different and put one of these on here. Now I'm going to try to ink this up and see how it looks. I'm going to probably do some coffee color on here, my archival, and then I have my art glitter glue that I'm going to use to glue it down. There is no glitter in art glitter glue. That's just the name of it. So let's try to go ahead and see how this looks, because it's kind of stark white and I want to try to take the color down a beat. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Right? I think that looks good. All right. I think it looks okay. If not, you know, I might just cut it off. I thought about cutting it off. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, you can cut it off. That would look cool too. Either way. Right? And put a sentiment here and maybe put one here. You know? But I don't know. I think I like it. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I think either way. I love that. I'm just turning it upside down, or you can turn it this way. But I like it this way. I think it looks kind of cool. Kind of cool looking. I don't know. All right, let's see. I'm just going to leave it like that. I wanted to mess it up. So let's go ahead and use our glue and glue this down. All right, so let's glue it down. I love that. Yeah, I think I'll do it there. Our ephemera piece. I think that looks so cool. Very cool. Okay. I'm gonna take this. At some point, I'm gonna take that out of there. But for the moment, I'm gonna leave that in there because I still have to decorate this little piece too. But I'll do that at a later date. And then, all right. So I pulled out some of my Tim Holtz sentiments. It sometimes takes me a few minutes to pick out, you know, what sentiment I want to put on here. I'm gonna take a look at this one. This one is the metallic sticker book because I want something really cool on here. I might put one on here, just across here, and then put one down here maybe. But we'll see. Maybe just be one right there. We don't want to, you know, do a little too much. But then again, I'm a maximalist. A maximalist, is that what they say? There's a minimalist and a maximalist. I think that's how you say it. I might be saying it wrong, you know, but that's okay. I like to, you know, a lot of stuff on my art. Okay. Let's see. Embrace your journey. I love that. Let's see. Let's pick a sentiment here and love you to the moon and back. Oh, I love that. Sweet life. That. Out of limitations comes creativity. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's so fabulous. Oh my goodness. Well, if I can not make it crooked. Out of limitations comes creativity. That's what that says. I'll show you when I put it on here. Oh, I love that. Okay. So I picked out Show the World Your Magic for this page. And then this one's going to be out of limitations comes creativity. Okay. So that's what I want for these two pages. I'm just going to use my art glitter glue here to glue them down. And then we'll be done with these pages. And we can go and finish the other ones. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do with those, but we'll see. I like that this is very eclectic. You know, it's a very eclectic journal. I love that. You know, it's very eclectic, and I love that about this journal. Most of my journals are like that. They're not just like one note, you know, one style, one color, or anything like that. I tend to have a more eclectic personality. And my art is very eclectic, and that's just, you know, how it is for me. Oh, I love this one. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. I'll make sure it's not crooked. It is just a tiny bit, huh? Let's see. Let's fix it. Looking in the... Oh, wait. No. It looks crooked. Right there. Wait. What? There you go. I think that's appropriate there. Does it look a little crooked? It does, kind of, huh? Let's see if we can fix it before it dries. Oh, that's better. All right, so all right, now this page is pretty much done. I love it. It's so different, so unique, right? So this shows you how you can use your clusters, your ephemera, your collage fodder, your everything. This is completely a mixed media art journal page. Okay, love that. Love. Now, let's get back to where we were working at. This is still pretty much, it's damp. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then I'm going to just add some paint to it. We're going to let that dry, and then we'll pretty much do the same thing that we did with most of these pages, which is, you know, decorate them, right? So I still have a bunch of other stuff in here I can decorate. So I love that. I love that, right? So cute. All right, so let's give this a few minutes, and we'll come back. All right. I'm going to take just a little bit of paint. These two are my favorites. And of course I have lots of other favorites, but I'm going to have them right in front of me right now. So I just kind of use whatever. That's a little much. I just want a tiny bit. Okay, and I just use my fingers. So I just put a little bit on a, packaging. And I'm just going to go through and add some gold. Okay. Just put it in different places. It's beautiful. Add a little bit here. And I like this, it's a little sheer too. I'll put some here at the top, on the sides, and then do this side. Okay. Like that. All right. All right, that's the way it looks. Pretty. Okay. And I'm gonna let that dry for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna add some of the bronze. And then I guess if sometimes if you add a little too much, you can always put like a little lighter, like a lighter color in there, like like a parchment color. So I have that out too. Just to kind of give it a little dimension. All right, now I'm gonna add the bronze. Okay, I'm just gonna do that in a few places because this is a little darker. So I don't want too much, but I want a little something on here. I like that. Okay, there. Let's put some here. Love that. I love that. All right. Definitely giving me junk journal vibes because it's not, super perfect or anything. Oh, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. Now we're going to definitely let this dry. And while this is drying, I'm going to move over to other pages and put this paint on here because, we don't want to waste no paint, especially golden, because golden is pricey. It's a little pricey. So let's just add some of that to this till we use it up. That's what I did the last time. I'm going to use this, use that paint, child. Right? And you can put wax paper, in the journal so that way the pages won't stick together while they're drying, and it works out just great. I love that. Oh yeah. I'm just putting it in different places here. Let's go with that line there. That's cool. Let's go with the line. I love that. I love. This is such a pretty gold. It really is. Oh, I love that. Ooh, Gilded Pages that we love. Now I might take some of it down, obviously, because it's a little bright. And we don't need it on every page. I'm just using up leftover paint. And of course you can mix other colors with it. Like you can put a turquoise on this, or a pink, or a red, or like a rose stain, which would be cute, actually. I'm looking at this one. Like this I think would be cute. This tattered rose. Cute, cute, cute. All right. Let this dry for a few minutes too. And then we will be done. So technically, I guess we kind of did 3 pages, kind of, sort of, but not really. All right. So, all right. So all the paint is gone. So I'm going to definitely save this though, because I'm going to reuse this packaging in another project. So if you happen to use your packaging or whatever, another piece of paper, keep it, because you can always reuse this in another project. We try to reuse everything, right? So, all right, we're going to let that dry. Now we got our Gilded Pages here, which is beautiful. So I'll probably definitely take some of this down, take it down just a tiny bit with some of the Titan Buff, or have a parchment color from Liquitex, or you can use actual gesso. But I think I didn't want gesso to be so white because the pages are kind of cream, so I won't use that. But yeah, I love that. Let me see. Let's hold it up so you can see it. Isn't she pretty? She's pretty. So we'll save this for another time. All right, so we'll put our little wax papers in here like that, and they'll dry. It'll be fine. All right, so let's go back to this. All right, looking good. She's looking good. Okay, I like that one. Titan Buff. Just a teeny bit. A little bit. All right, so here are our pages, layered with our paint. Just kind of did a little finger painting on it, like I showed you. So, kind of tie the colors together. And now I'm just going to use some archival ink and some stamping. And then, this is a quick, kind of easy way to do some journal pages, I guess you can do this in a big journal or a small journal. Oh, look at that. Right? Because I want to keep some of that writing. So, there. Oh, that's cute. Really nice. I like it. So I'm just using this stamp. This is my favorite. It's one of my favorite stamps. This is a Hero Art stamp. What is the name of this one? I don't know the name of it. I'm not sure what the name of this one is. Let's see. Old French Writing. That's the name of it. Okay. So we're going to use this side now. Okay, let's just do like this. There we go. You can use it upside down, the right side up. Oh, I love that. Kind of over that. And a little bit over that. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I like that. All right. I like that. And then I'm going to use some dots. This one's Well Loved. I'm not sure. I got this at Hobby Lobby, I think. Or maybe, no, Joann's. I'm sorry. I got this at Joann's. I'm not sure what it's a Cam and Chloe stamp. Like just the art dots. So, and then let's turn it like that, sideways, kind of. Look like little splatters. Okay. All right, let's put just a few up at the top here. It almost looks like mark making in a sense. Oh wow, that's so pretty now. My goodness. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful, y'all. I love it. Oh my God, I love it so much. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna give that a few minutes too, because you know, I'm the kind of person like to dry in between, because I don't want things to come, start smearing and looking like a puddle of mud. But yeah. So next stage is going to be, after this, it's going to be some stenciling. All right, it's a little stenciling. And then that'll be it. I think that's all I want to add on these pages. I want to keep them kind of simple, but still fabulous. So that goes to show you, just add like 3 or 4 elements. Well, maybe 5, and that's it. Right? So very pretty. I love that. And I can have some stickers I can probably put on this too. I'm going to see, because it already has these on there. So of course I'm going to put a sentiment on here. But we'll see. I don't have these ladybugs. It's my ladybug daughter from Jane Davenport. I love these. This one is called Black Marble. It's out of her ladybug daughter set. Okay. Hold on. You can only get the set on her website. So I'm going to add a few here, to kind of tie it together. Just a few, because I don't want too much going on. Oh, that's cute. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Do like little half circles. Oh, I love. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Do one in the middle there. Don't we love? Oh my goodness, y'all. So here. So watch this in full screen. When you see the video, when you're watching the video, that way you can see everything up close, what I'm doing. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I tested this for our brown ink. It's a little too brown. And I want to add a little pop of color, a little bit more color, because it's, I gotta use a little color. So I was sitting here playing, of course, and I came up with, I'm going to use this one. Same color that I used on the other one, maybe, just with a little, I'm going to use that for the stenciling is what I mean. I just used it on the stamp because I was testing it, so just in different places. But I like it. So I'm not going to use too much of it, because I'm going to use it, I think I'm going to use it for a stencil. If not, I will show you which one I use. But I think I'm going to go with this one first. I think some of these other ones are a little too... I don't think the colors will show, although the sepia might. Let's test that one. Let's see. Let's test it and see. Sepia might work. Oh, the sepia might work. It's dark enough. I think it's dark enough. Yeah, that might work. So I'm either going to use the claret, Stays On Claret, or sepia for the archival. So I think I'm going to go with those two. All right, and we have lots more pages to do, so we can use some of these other inks for some of the other pages, other paints. We can use other colors. I have some, I have like a really pretty blush pink I want to use. That's why I had the Victorian Velvet out, but I will use that on another page, and I will show that maybe in a, like a share video or something. So we'll see. All right, and then I use a stamp on some of these other pages because I still had ink on it. So don't waste your ink. Use them on other pages, right? Super cool. Super cool. So cool. So if I want to work on these pages later, they're pretty much almost done here, right? Just add a little bit more stenciling, and, if I want to do some other stuff on here, I can. So, yeah, I love that. All right, now, let's get our stencils. Kind of the similar theme, what I use in the other one. But, I don't know. I don't know if that needs that. I don't want to make them so much alike. Oh, I love that. Like, you know what I like? I like just this part here. So maybe I'll just use this part. So let's put our inks aside here. I was testing a bunch of stuff here just to see what looks right. All right, we're going to take our little brush here. I'm going to use the big one. Our little craft, I call them makeup brushes, but craft brushes. And I'm going to, swirl around in the ink here. And then I'm just going to lay it down. I don't think I want it to be too big. Just a little bit. Kind of like right there. All right, so. And if not dark enough, what I will do is probably just use the Stays On one. you know, because it may not be dark enough. It might just be a faint hint of color. Oh, that's cool. I love that. All right, so let's do this side. I want it to kind of connect like that, okay? We'll use a little bit more of it on this side. All right, so. I'm going to use all that, so since it's laying there, we're going to use it, okay? All right. Oh, okay. Didn't come out quite as well, but that's okay. We know it's there. It's like a hint. A hint. And then, what we'll probably do is just use this up here. This little one right there. Make sure it's not crooked. Oh, that's cute. Okay. And then we'll use it down here. All right. Oh, I love that. Oh, wow. I like that it's just sort of like almost looks ghosted, like a ghost print, kind of. Because it didn't lay down the way I wanted to, but it still looks cool. That is cool, I have to say. Now, as basic as this journal is, this layout is so pretty to me. And I just love it. And it kind of represents, you know, what I do as an artist. This is it. Oh my God, it's so cool. It's eclectic, it's cool, it's layered, it's beautiful, it's balanced, in my opinion. Now, of course, you know, we can add a bunch of other stuff to this, but I like the way that it looks just like that. Oh, so cool, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we're going to use that. Take the, I'm going to take this around the page here. Put that extra ink on there. Okay, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, trying to find a sentiment to go on here, a die cut and a sentiment. Or, you know what, it's so cool, I might just leave it just like that. You can just put a sentiment across here and be done. I'll see. I'm going to audition a few pieces, and after that, you know, that's going to be the end of it. And I'll move on to the next page and the next thing, you know. So, yeah, I hope you've gotten some inspiration from watching this and you want to pull out your junk journals or your art junk journals. If you want to make an art junk journal, this will be really cool. This is a cool way to kind of combine both the art journaling and the junk journaling. A very cool way to do it. You know, you can make flips and tags and little clusters, and you could do a bunch of different, you know, belly bands and stuff like that inside of a journal like this. So if you happen to like both of those, you know, this is a great way to do it. Yep, and I like that it's different colors on, you know, I can work in these colors, which I love. But then if I want to go to the whimsical colors, I can do that as well. You know, so I like that. I kind of started that journal this way, and that's the way I'm just going to finish it, right? Gorgeous. I love it. So I pulled out some stickers and another stamp and some sentiments. And I'm just really auditioning like I like to do. I have these stickers. I got these at Hobby Lobby. These Asian lettering stickers, and they tell you what they mean: joy and love. You can't see that. There you go. Under there, really cute. So I think I'm gonna put the joy on here. I love that, and I'm just gonna stick that down because I think these stick pretty well. I'm gonna put this up here. So this is a great way to use stickers in your journal. Let's see. Oh, I like that there. Okay, let's put it down just a little bit like that. Okay, that works better. Okay, I think I'm gonna put that here so you can see it a little bit. Oh, cool. So cool. Joy and love. You can't really see the name on there, but you know, it's there. So I can put a sentiment here or like one up here. Let's pull these out, the Tim Holtz. So let's see. Is that too much? I like that. Oh, I love that. Okay. See, possibilities everywhere. Create art. Oh, I like that. I kind of like that. So let's hold on to this one. We will see if we like that. All right. I think it's best to, because this page has a lot going on already, it's best to kind of keep it as simplistic, if that makes any sense, with everything going on. You know, adding fish and all this other stuff. It might be a little bit in the small, a little too much in the small journal. Now, if this was like a 5x9 size journal, I would definitely add those fish for sure. Or travelers, you know, bigger travelers, definitely. But because this is such a small little space here, I think we should probably keep it more centralized, you know, and more simple. So that's just my thinking. But definitely try different things, because you may like the bigger stickers. You may like the bigger wording. You may like that. You know, it may fit the motif of your piece. I like that. Create art. I like that. I think I'm going to go with that. Yep. Let's go with that, y'all. So let's go ahead and glue this down. So I'm gluing this down. All right. And then I'm just going to put that right here in the middle. Make sure it's good to go here. It's good. It's straight. I think it is. All right. I like that. Okay. And then glue our other piece down. I could probably always add my bark in Inktense pencil, if I can even say it, around the edging here, just to give it a little shadowing. Is it bark? Yes, bark. I think this is my, yeah, bark. That's the one I want to use, you know, just to give it a teeny bit of shadowing. I did that on the other page too, and I like that. So use my water brush here, and I'm just going to go around it like that. Give it a little bit of, you know, a little something something. Oh, I love that. Okay. And then you could just drag it over like that if you wanted to, or add more. I just wanted to do that. Love. And then do it here. Okay. All right. She's done. She is officially done. It's officially done. I put enough stuff on there, so it's officially done, guys. I love this, okay? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Now let's go check out our other page here where we did the other one. Let's put a piece of paper there. Let that dry for a second. So I did a little stamping on this page. I may finish it later, but that's what I have for now. Jelly prints and stamping and inking and, you know, some other stuff. And then here is the completed page. Just put the little wax paper there so it could dry. Gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I think that this is, it looks crooked, but I don't think it is. From my vantage point, it looks straight, but yeah, I love that. Very cool. So cool. So cool. So this page is done. All right. So we have a lot more to work in this journal. I will share it with you at a later time, but I just wanted to give you some inspiration to maybe work in a smaller journal. Try to work in a smaller space, because a lot of us work in very big journals, you know, and that's a lot of real estate, like I mentioned. Sometimes you want to just do something small and quiet and cool and easy and fun. And that's what this was. I love this. So I love that I have so many other pages in here to work with. Like this page, I cannot wait to work on this one. I'm going to add some of this color and some more color in here and stuff like that. So check out my Instagram at Stephanie Garrett Creative, and also my Facebook page. And you can definitely follow me on Twitter. All again at Stephanie Garrett Creative. All right. All right, guys. This was a fun video, and I thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. All right. And if you have any questions or comments, leave it below, and I'll answer and get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.